Welcome everyone to the final round of the Epic Cards and Games Wednesday night tournament. We have Luke on the left piloting Branded versus Juan on the right piloting Yummy Azamina. Both of these players are undefeated into this round, and we are going to see, I believe, Branded and High Spears be activated.
Yeah, you can see Luke being like, "What the fuck? You don't know what this card does?" As soon as Juan reads the card.
So Juan is not brand new to Yu-Gi-Oh, but he is brand new to playing basically in this current format because the last time he played was a few locals, and I really do mean just a few, more like two in 2023, and then had a big hiatus, almost 3 years, and came in piloting Yummy Azamina, which he had legit 1 day to learn. So, yeah. Now, he revealed the Fualos, which is a winged beast, and then dumped the Rinbrum and grabbed the Fallen and the White, right? And then from here, Fallen special summoned itself by sending Albion to the graveyard, which gets imperm, so he doesn't get to summon from the deck. And then we see Goldsark go for the Tri-Brigade Mercurier here, which is going to go ahead and grab out, it looks like Cartesia. So, I mean, you know, hopefully, Ton, you can guide us through the gameplay here for Branded, because, you know, I'm pretty weak-minded when it comes to, like, knowing what the deck does.
I don't see the spell in his hand, but Luke's got a really stacked hand. He had the White Outbass as one push, and then the Cartesia as the second push. And then the Albert is just going to resolve, because now he just chains to Emperor. So Luke has a really good hand here. The only choice he has to make is picking either making the White Dragon or choosing Brand Fusion.
It looks like he's going to go for the Brand Fusion line. I don't hate it. I do like going for White Dragon always, but that's because I play Dracotel. And in here, you're not really forced to make it.
Yeah, I understand that a lot more too. I think your follow-up is better with the Synchro Dragon, so I think I would prefer that line.
Honestly, same here, but it looks like he does prefer going for the fusions overall in this specific circumstance. So,
yeah.
Looks like he opened up a branded opening alongside with this. So he's going to go Chainlink 1 Lebellion to fusion summon after sending Fallen in the White and Saronir. Chainlink 2 Saronir to dump. And Juan goes Chainlink 3 Veiler on the Lebellion. And Chainlink 4 is going to be Cartesia to make the Grand Wignall more than likely. Which is really tough. I know Juan didn't know that Cartesia was just a quick effect fusion, but you gotta live and learn.
Yeah, you got severely punished. And that's what I was saying. Like, Luke's hand is insanely stacked. He just plays through like 3 hand traps, and then still it has resources to play on his opponent's turn.
100%. And that's why, like, if honestly, a great branded player might just go all the way in the tournament, assuming they don't brick. So, looks like Saronir resolves sending the Retribution, which can be saved, or he can grab back like opening. I know he can get in White or in High Spirits back, but I don't know if that's in this turn or in the next turn.
It'll have to be next turn. You can't do both effects, which I had to explain to someone, and they didn't get it.
I see.
I think what Luke's gonna do here is he's gonna add back opening in the end phase, and then Cartesia will come back, and he'll just pitch the Cartesia to summon Clem.
Okay, gotcha. Well, here,
Yes.
Grand Wignall activated its effect in the new chain to dump the Dark Lord, Gold, you know, I'm not going to pronounce that name.
Yeah.
But once it gets dumped, he gets to add a Forbidden Quick Play. So he did add Droplet, which makes his end board just a bit better, honestly.
I actually really like that tech from Luke. That's like a really cool tech I haven't seen anywhere else. So
Me
I'm really
neither.
digging it.
You should.
Okay,
I
so
want to see
this-
you pilot Branded with this.
Should I ever pick up those White Dragons and the White Dragon now? Okay, so it looks like Luke did add back opening. He wants to set it instead.
He might have just set the Droplet, honestly. I think he will use opening here, and he does. So he's going to go ahead, opening. If no Ash Blossom, he will be able to go ahead and summon out the Quem, which is going to dump what, in your opinion?
I can't think of anything right now. Maybe the Ecclesias just to have a monster add back to discard with, because he's already used the Cartesia to do that. That would be my guess.
Quem can dump Ecclesia?
Yeah, it mentioned Albaz, that's why.
Oh, okay. So just anything that mentions Albaz makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense then. And then he also
Funny thing
has
is,
Albion effect too.
yeah. The only thing I want to cheat you, by the way, Quem cannot set an opening, which
Really?
is
Oh, because it
yeah,
doesn't mention Fallen of Albaz.
yeah. It's like the one card that doesn't mention Albaz, so it's a very like unique situation. So with Brandon being very popular, just keep an eye out for that in case you try and set an opening.
Fair. All right. Well, yeah. Here we're gonna see him end phase at Ecclesia, and then he's gonna go ahead and basically explain what the fusions in the graveyard are going to do to Juan. As I know he has a lot of questions, but okay. Looks like he never resolved Albion actually. Yeah. No, he never resolved
Hey,
Albion. He could have said a Fallen in the Virtuous.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to do something, and he never did. Did one have 3 Veilers in him? That's crazy.
It looks like he did. Well, he started his turn in the draw phase, hopefully, with Wanted to grab the Bellstar.
Yeah.
Special summons the Bellstar by discarding the 3rd Veiler, and now activates the effect to set Deception. And now we're going to see Mirror Jade send Titaniclad to banish, and then Quem to reborn the Cartesia here. I mean...
I think that's too early from Luke's part.
You think so?
I think so. Like, are you banking on him not having a monster hand and tribute with Deception?
Well...
Like, what threat? Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. Oh my god, and you just made the Marshmallow alive. And I feel like you have to know that if someone's on Azamina cards, they're most likely going to be on Yummy if they've made it this far, right? So, like, I just don't like that play. You just open yourself up to Marshmallow and you lost your Mirror Jade banish.
How far would you go then? Because I mean, at the very least, he has like fusion summon with Quem or Cartesia rather. So I mean, he should be able to get a interruption off of this.
He didn't use Mirror Jade for fusion summon and make an Albion, so I'm curious to see what he does here. But I personally would have waited for I don't know actually. It depends. Okay, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so while they're doing this.
Yes.
In my opinion, I would have let Juan go through with the Deception, and even if he summons Sylvia, and the Sylvia negates Mirror Jade, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, Juan summons the Elzeb, but it's like he got nothing more. So no more gas, and we will go ahead to the next game because Juan cannot push through that. It's just impossible.
Yep.
So, on game number 2, we see Dia Bellstar be special summoned, and it looks like Veiler loves being in Juan's hand. And you see that right there, how he flipped the Deception. I, wholeheartedly, when we were test playing against each other just so he can get like a feel for the deck, I told him, you need to get into the habit of showing your opponents what you set. So, you know, it's just, he doesn't play TCGs that often in person. He's played Hearthstone, he's played Master Duel, and over there it does it for you. So Luke here did drop Fua, which gets Ash Blossom by Juan, and now he's gonna go ahead and if he wants to make the dark, oh, it looks like he's just going to normal summon the Cupsy. I was gonna say if he wants to go for the Dark Magician of Destruction, he has to activate the Deception first, at least face up, and then from there he can banish. But he's gonna commit to the normal summon Cupsy, which is fine. Having the Surprise is going to help out a lot in case Luke has a Nibiru. Now, from here, it looks like he's thinking about his play, but I think I would probably, yeah, I would just go minion, summon back. Or, honestly, what he could have done is banish the Bell for the Dark Magician after activating the Deception, and then tributing it off to grab Hollowed, and then going for, what's it called, an Ilya Silva to protect from Nib. But it looks like he is just going to go for the full Yummy sequence, and this version does make Lollipo before you make the Cupsy. So if you see him making the Lollipo first and asking why, that's just how the sequence is for this version of the deck, at least so I've seen online. So now he adds Cookie plus Marshmallow, and then discards Marshmallow and Resolution off the Cupsy effect. From here, he could special summon Cookie and then go for the Starham if he wants to go for the Diabell stuff. That'd be like likely the only thing that can help him push this far. But again, you see him not really be too confident with his plays because he just doesn't know his deck very well, even still. Now, we see him activate Deception, tribute the cookie to add the Hollowed Azamina or any sinful... No, not sinful, an Azamina card. So he will go ahead for the Hollowed here. Now, Ton, have you played this version of the deck yet, or anyone like in your locals?
I haven't. I've never run to this version of the deck yet, so if I run into it, I would not know what to do or what to hit.
Well, hitting the Diabell is pretty good. If they don't get access to spells, they can't get access to the Dark Magician of Destruction. But here, you know, after having activated this, he then banishes the Diabell for it, grab Gaze of Timaeus, which, you know, that card is just so crazy. This 2-engine cards is like $100, and it's because you don't need a dragon for the Gaze of Timaeus. You just shuffle back the Dark Magician of Destruction to get the Dragoon for free.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy.
I agree. That card is just so much value. So good.
Now,
once doing the classic, not have your cards all facing the same orientation with that cookie upside down. Love to see it.
I hate it, honestly. But it looks like...
Same with the Lollipop.
Oh, yeah. Here, though, he will go for the Murcielago to go ahead and grab, I think, Wanted. And this is so that he can get, like, a draw. But, again, if you guys see this and you are a Yummy Azamina duelist, this is sequenced kind of out of whack. And it makes sense. He just, again, doesn't have the most experience with his deck as of yet. And a well-timed Nibiru here would just go crazy.
Oh yeah, there's nothing he can do here, right? Yeah. It would be really good here.
Absolutely no negates. So now he summoned out the Marshmallow grab back surprise. So at least he knows what he should be doing, right? But now the Starham is summoned, which is going to allow him to discard a card if he wants to summon back a monster that he used as a material, and then it's treated as a tuner. Looks like here he's gonna summon the Cupsy. He tries to put it in the extra monster zone, but it has to be in the main monster zone. And then he decides to put the Starham in the extra monster zone. So yeah, like I said, not the most experienced whatsoever. So I mean, what do you do from here, right? Like you have the Cupsy that's summoned, you have the Murcielago, but what all does this lead to? Because in the version that I play online, I have Gravity Controller. I don't play Murcielago because I genuinely do not think that card is necessary. And the lines just don't get this complex. In my opinion, the best thing that he could do, potentially, is go for the Diabell. Yeah, the Synchro. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and Synchro off the Cupsy and the Murcielago to summon the Diabell. Diabell activate the effect to add back a spell from the graveyard to his hand, which is going to be what exactly? It's going to be Wanted, and then Hollowed puts back the Murcielago to grab back that spell card itself, and then he's gonna Chainlink 1 Hollowed, Chainlink 2 Wanted. He's going to go ahead and summon out the Ilya Silva in defense mode, and then is going to send a Wanted to the grave as a result, and then grab the Bell from the deck. So, at the very least, what you see here is he has Diabell sending minion on Luke's turn to go ahead and summon Lazalin. He has SP to, you know, banish. He has Lollipop summon back from the grave. He has an Omni Negate with the Ilya Silva. And since he controls a Sinful Spoils card in the graveyard, which would be the Wanted, he can summon the Diabells, which is basically anti-spell, but it also sets traps. So a lot of good interruptions in my opinion.
That is actually crazy because I think Luke had it evenly in hand. That he can't really get value out of right now.
Really tough. So Lightning Storm here is going to activate its effects. Probably going to hit the back row. I would argue that if it hits back row, that Juan doesn't really need to negate it. He could just go ahead and activate Gaze to summon Dragoon as well as Surprise potentially. But he will go ahead and tribute the Ilya Silva. And this is nice because you cannot get called by under Diabells.
Yeah.
Now, this is where I would have, like, resolution set the gaze of Tamias, honestly.
Yeah, I think no matter what, it looks like Juan has it. He just has too many interruptions, and that floodgate effect of diabells is really put in work right now.
Oh, yeah. Now, here we're going to see Lollipo activate its effect to summon back. So he's going to summon Cookie, and he's going to summon Snatchy, and we're going to see Luke resolve the effect of Spring His Kid, adding a Brand Infusion, and it looks like he puts back the... Oh, no, not evenly. Looks like another card. No, it was evenly.
I think it was evenly. Okay, I thought you put back 2 for some reason. Okay, so it's definitely evenly. Let's see if Juan falls for the bluff, because he didn't pop the lightning storm right away. So
yeah.
Maybe Luke's thinking he won't pop it again.
He's reading the Diabells. I remember he told me specifically that he looked at the Diabells to see if he could trigger the effect to pop, and he didn't want to call his bluff. Which is funny, because if he called his bluff right here, I think we both see that he has Harpies in hand. So it would have been a good bluff to hit the Branded Fusion.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I really don't see much options Luke has left.
Ugh. And here on the second one is actually Branded Fusion. So, yeah. If he had called the bluff, he might have hit the Harpies instead, but it would have at least like netted him a slightly positive trade, because then you know the next card could be Branded Fusion, and then you can summon the Dragoon. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't summoned Dragoon at all as of yet. I think that I would have gone for it at this point.
Yeah, same here. At this point, I'm dropping the Dragoon. I suppose maybe he understands like Dragoon is the win condition in this deck. Like, you're never gonna die against Brandon as long as you have Dragoon.
Well, we'll see how powerful this can be. We do see Luke sent the Tragedy, which can grab any Despia card, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then...
It'll typically grab Aluber or Quem here.
Aluber or Quem. Gotcha. And then Chainlink 2 is going to be Lubellion to Fusion Summon. You know, I think I would have potentially activated Diabell to go ahead and summon out Zaylin, but it looks like he's gonna here activate the Gaze of Tamias to go ahead and special summon out the Dragoon by putting back the Dark Magician of Destruction. But the thing is now that he doesn't have space for the Diabells unless he like utilizes the Snatchy / Cookie to go ahead and Synchro Summon. Okay. Now here we see Mirror Jade summon. He has Aluber, and on resolution, he's looking at his at the Mirror Jade. Honestly, Branded is one of those decks where if you don't know what they do, it's kind of really hard to interact, right?
Yeah, it's really easy to misplay into it because there's a lot of stuff that's cost and sometimes that's not cost that will trip you up. Like, nothing about the deck is really consistent sometimes.
Right. And then here, he's going to go ahead and, you know, use a surprise, targeting Snatchy Cookie, and then chain to Synchro, chain Mirror Jade, chain Dragoon to negate. Oh, no, he actually just lets him bounce. Never mind. And now Mirror Jade in the end phase is going to blow up the field. So, the Dragoon is safe. I would have chained SP, honestly, on the Diabell, probably. I don't know if he knew that he could do that or not.
If you chain SP to your own Dragoon, it still goes to grave at the end, right?
No, it would get banished. And I don't remember. I think it probably gets banished if he targets his own Dragoon. But I don't know if you could target your own Dragoon.
I mean, I assume you can target your own Dragoon, and you banish both of them, but when they come back in the end phase, I assume the Dragoon still goes away, because it was summoned by Gaze of Tamias?
Right. I assume so. I can always check on that ruling and let y'all know here in the comments. Neither player can target this card. No, so it looks like no. The answer is you cannot.
Never mind. Juan also did misplay on the SP here. Whenever he activated Mirror Jade, he could have chained SP effect to target whatever monster he wants. And based off turn player priority, Luke has to resolve his Mirror Jade first before SP comes back.
Yes.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he didn't. So SP gets wrecked.
Yeah, he missed the timing on that. He should have done it right then and there, but it's okay. This is why we are here to learn, and hopefully he sees this video and recognizes his mistakes at this point. Because another thing is that we see the Fallen of Albaz now is committed to fusion summoning using this Dragoon. It does not target, of course, so now he makes a Lubellion again. Okay. I guess he didn't want to commit to a Chaos Star Source.
That's fair. I mean, there's nothing else he probably could have made, and that's why I play 2 Mirror Jade, folks.
Oh, you're nasty. It's kind of weird, 2 Mirror
biased.
Jades in this version of Branded, where the extra deck space seems a little tight, honestly.
I don't think they play in the modern decks now, but I've always been a big fan of 2 Mirror Jade. I just think it comes up too much for situations. It comes up for very grindy situations, like this, I guess.
Fair enough. Well, the Lubellion is also once per turn, so... Oh, but I see what you mean. He could have just made Mirror Jade there. No, never mind. I see what you mean.
Yeah. That's why I'm always been a big fan of 2 Mirror Jade.
Well,
I totally understand why they cut it to 1 now, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see Juan, though. Normal summon the Cookie. He has Wanted in hand, though. I think what he should do is Wanted, add the Abel from Grave, and then Specialty Abel sending Minion to the graveyard. Minion, put back, Snatchy plus any Synchro. Oh, you know what? He did bounce it, actually, off of the Surprise. Never mind. So, okay, yeah, he's going to summon out with the Field Spell, add back Surprise with Marshmallow. Okay, you know what? He's getting somewhere. He's learning a little bit.
He's cooking. In the Yummy Azamina build, are you maxing on all the Yummy names?
It depends. Camellia is a engine that you could use to bridge into Yummy, and if you play the Camellia Kagari package, you can lessen the amount of Yummy names. Like, I think they might play 1 Cookie, 1 Lollipo in this version, and he is playing the Camellia, so I don't think that he is playing that many names.
Okay, then.
Now, here he's going to go Lollipo effect. He's going to go ahead and reborn a few monsters. And I mean, he has Minion on field still. So as long as he can break through the Lubellion, he's going to be able to go for game. And I think Aliber can come back if it's destroyed by battle, right?
Yes, it can. My also question is, does Luke know the Gates of Tamaya sends the Gadroon to the graveyard? Because it seems like he didn't know that. So he kind of wasted the resources.
I'm sure he did. I think he just wanted to get rid of the Dragoon anyways. But, you know. Oh no. Juan activates the Cookie effect. So Lollipo negates the monsters on summon if it's using its on summon effect.
I also can see Juan's graveyard, and that's a game loss.
True, it was face down.
Okay, I really do think Luke did misplay on the Dragoon because it's in the grave no matter what, so I don't see the point. I think he would have been better off just getting Quen there than just foolishing anything.
Yeah, because then the Dragoon gets banished and then... Oh, actually, never mind. Now that I'm reading the Gaze of Timaeus, it banishes the monster on the end phase of the next turn, not the current turn.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense now.
It looks like Luke did not misplay then. Oops.
Oh yeah, very good play. I had the wrong information.
Yeah, sorry, Luke. We weren't familiar with your game, man.
Yeah, my bad.
Now,
oh my God, Juan Neo's taking forever to play.
Oh, he's taking so long. We saw him now use the Wanted, though. He didn't Wanted draw last turn, which is another mistake that he made. So yeah, here he's gonna now activate the Wanted to go ahead and put the Deception to the bottom. He didn't go through his deck, so he doesn't have to cut, actually. So yeah, puts it to the bottom, draws a card from the top, and now he can summon the Bell. Oh, he drew Cupsy.
Cupsy.
If he plays multiple Lollipo, he can special summon Cupsy at Lollipo shuffle back Aliber, and then go for game. Oh, and then he has Hollowed Azamina.
Man, can he just win already? Like, damn.
Low key, I think he is very close. Special summon the Cupsy effect to search. I mean, he has targets. I'm sure he's thinking about verifying, but he knows that he has some. So we're going to go ahead and see him go through the deck. And honestly, any Yummy works here because he could summon the Diabell by discarding and then Hollowed Azamina.
Yeah.
Or he could Lollipo here, activate the effect if he remembers. Is he going to shuffle it back?
Maybe. I'll let the point out some cheating. His Wanted is upside down for the rest of his deck. So that's stacking.
Yes.
A fucking cheater.
Konami policy does state that you have to have all your cards right side up. So everyone should know. And it's a good thing that I'm watching this video because I'm going to, of course, make sure that he knows in the future. So looks like he did not shuffle back the Aliber, but honestly, this doesn't matter. All the monsters gain 3k attack, so he just needs 3 attacks to go through, and that's OTK. So
And that's game, yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, Juan winning game number 2. Hey, you know what? He might have played that a little bad. Actually, he played that really bad, but he got the job done. So we'll be back in game 3.
Yep.
If only what?
Only Luke had a second Mirror Jade.
Hey, we're gonna put him on second Mirror Jade now. All right. So Ton, we are in game number 3. What you think about game number 2?
Game number 2 is a shit show. I mean, poor Luke having to play in that floodgate is such a bitch.
Honestly,
I think if he did not have that floodgate, he probably would have won.
If Juan played his turn out a bit better too, he would have had like infinite Omni negates as well. But Luke just unfortunate that he had to deal with that. All right, so we see Albion the Shrouded send Brandon in High Spirits in order for him to draw, and he has Mercurier in hand. He normal summons the Springens kit, not Tri-Brigade Springens kit, but the regular one, and that gets stopped with Valor. And Luke passing off of that.
I was wondering how Luke lost if he went first. Now I see how. Never mind, I'm not playing Brandon anymore.
You know, it's kind of rare to see branded like brick at this point because, I mean, you have like infinite starters now, right? But it looks like no matter how many starters you have, sometimes it is just not enough.
It's just not enough. There's no way Juan Nino won because his opponent bricked game 3.
Well, he hasn't won yet, so only time can tell. We'll see if he has what it takes to actually take the victory.
Was there an Ash involved? Because I see a High Spirits in the grave.
No. He sent it off of the Albion.
Oh.
Yeah. So he can't add it back, sadly.
I see how Luke lost now.
Yeah.
That's just tough.
Literally, his one starter got hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. You know, I don't want that white dragon anymore. Fuck this deck. This deck is trash.
Well, here we see Cupsy Yummy get Synchro Summon in order to attempt to search. Luke uses Ash Blossom. And the
Why is Nino zooming in on his own cards like he doesn't know what they do?
Because he actually doesn't. It's funny. Because here, the right play is to, bounce back to special. But look, he's just raw dogging this. Special summon Cookie. Cookie effect probably to negate the... drop the points. Summon out the Snatchy. And it's this is game. Because the Springens kid has no attack here.
Yeah, it's like 700 attack.
Now, Juan probably doesn't know that he cannot attack directly with the Snatchy. So I bet you that he did that mistake. Oh, well, we do see Saronir. Huh, interesting. If Luke had Saronir, why didn't he hit the Oh, because he has Surprise. Duh, never mind.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh, here's the thing.
And then you just don't get value.
At all. Now, if Juan attacks over it, Saronir gets to dump. What would you dump
he gets
here?
some Retribution.
Oh,
I think Retribution, it just guarantees you a play. It looks like he sent a spell, and I can't quite tell what it is yet, but...
Yeah, Juan tried to Saronir that, but it was in the damage step.
Yeah. I could understand not sending Retribution here, because Luke might not have monsters to make it work. And it looks like he drew Retribution anyway, so it doesn't... Man, Luke's hand was just awful.
Super awful.
There's nothing he could have done, actually. He has a Recurrer and a Dead Retribution in hand, and he has to pray to top deck something insane to win the game.
We'll find out if he ends up doing so. So here he goes Starham now, which can go ahead and Dumping Ash. Okay, dumping Ash is crazy. He must have a second one. To summon out Cupsy here in defense mode. And what do you do from here?
If I was Luke, I'd lose.
I mean, Luke looks like he's like upset. You know, you see him looking at his hand, dropping his cards, looking at his hand, dropping his cards, looking through his graveyard.
Luke genuinely has no options on what to do here. Mercurier is dead. Retribution is dead. He has to top like a white Albaz or Branded Fusion, and there's no other way for him to come back at all in this game. And even with those insane cards, it's just not going to be enough.
Man, and Juan is taking quite a long time to basically pass on very little interruption. And then from here, we see Luke draw for turn. So it looks like the card he sent was opening, which is good if he gets a chance to access it.
Actually, I don't know. If I was Luke, I wouldn't want to send a consistency card.
Then I guess maybe you send Lubellion if you play it.
Maybe, yeah, because I don't know. I feel like even if opening sucks and you have to lose a card, I want to draw opening. I want to discard the Retribution, actually. So I would want to personally draw opening. I wouldn't want to send it. It's just minor, but it's statistics, but you never know.
True. Well, here, Fallen in the Virtuous is the top deck. I'm sure he sent, like, Titanic Clad or something, which is going to go ahead and summon out, not summon it, but pop the Snatchy. And, that's kind of it. Luke is going to have to move on to the end phase to be able to start playing. Had Juan kept the Ash Blossom, he would have been able to stop the Titanic Clad here, and then it would have been Omega over. He's also not chaining any of his Synchro Monsters to summon back, which is another mistake. But here we see Albaz being summoned to discard the Retribution and to fuse, but that gets stopped with Imperm. And then the end phase, we see Retribution activate to add back opening, which is another misplay here for Juan because he doesn't choose to synchro or to summon again. And now Luke activates the opening. Juan asks what it does, and then Luke discards the Mercurier, special summons out the Alubur. And then here, Alubur is going to attempt to grab... I mean, it could be like... I mean, what would it be? I don't even know. It doesn't matter, because he gets hit with Imperm, and that is game.
I think if he had a better hand, he probably could have won that game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, because, like, this board state isn't even that scary for, like, a branded deck. If he top deck, like, Branded Fusion, I think it was over.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even know. I feel like Yummy still has a lot of interactions that are very difficult to play through with just a fusion.
Fair, right? However, Luke had Mercurier in hand, so you never know.
That's true too.
Because imagine,
true too, actually, yeah.
So like you summon Lubellion, right, and then you dump Retribution to fusion into Mirror Jade, and then like I feel like you're in the clear there.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Well, that is a reality that we will never know, because Juan Nino wins Epik Wednesday night Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. So how do you feel about that?
I'm disgusted. I'm actually just disgusted. He is so lucky his opponent bricked game 3 in the most crucial moments. I'm disgusted by this gameplay. I don't like his orientation. I don't like how one yummy will face the other way in defense and the other will face a different way.
And you want to know the best part about what you just said?
Yeah.
Juan said he would whoop you.
I think if he's playing Yummy Azamina, he just might because the deck's that strong. But
well, if you pull up next week, Ton, here back home, I hope that you come play in our Wednesday night tournament where he has played for the last 2 weeks guaranteed. So
really? Okay, then.
Become the next Epik champion.
Tell his ass to pull up on a Friday or something. And I need to play a good deck to wax his ass because I am not losing to him.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you guys for watching. This was a match. If you guys want to participate in tournaments just like this one, please show up to Epik on Wednesday from Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m., where we host Yu-Gi-Oh! Aside from Modern, also Edison, also Redo. You know, pick your poison. And if you think that you got what it takes to win, I mean, you just saw what won here. So please take over.
Please.
All right. Well, Ton, any closing thoughts?
No, I'm just disgusted, and I can't believe you guys let this happen.
Hey, you're telling me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.